Hey guys, Amy here. I just wanted to shoot a quick video today about what I like to call being on mission. I had a great call with a friend of mine today who has been doing a lot of podcast interviews as a guest on other people's podcasts, which is kind of a new thing for her. She was talking about practicing for these interviews and the growth involved, and we got into this conversation, which is one of my favorite conversations, about this term that I call being on mission, which the way that I like to describe it is, and this is from personal experience, some people are going to tell you different advice than what I'm about to say here, but from personal experience, what I find is that when I speak from my heart and not coming from my head, nothing rehearsed, nothing scripted, and just speak from my heart and let it flow, it lands differently for the people listening to it, and it just flows differently, completely differently than if I am thinking about what I want to say, what I don't want to say, what my hair looks like, what my posture looks like. And what I found is that every single time that I have made a video where I just let it flow from my heart, which is just kind of how I do all my videos. I don't script anything. I'll just have a topic and I'll just start talking. But anytime that I've made a video where there was something about it that I didn't like I forgot to say something I meant to say, or I said something I kind of wish I didn't say, or I wish I could be sitting in a different position because I just didn't look good the way that I was sitting, or whatever. Every single time I've gone back and tried to redo a video, it never comes out as well. And the reason is because when we do that, when we go back and do a retake, basically what's happening is now we're no longer in our heart. We're in our head thinking, don't forget to say this thing, or, make sure you don't say this thing, or make sure you're sitting up straight, or make sure that your hair's not in your eyes again, or whatever, right? So it doesn't come out the same. It doesn't land the same for the people that are listening to it at all. And where I came up with this term, being on mission, was I was listening to an interview years ago. The person that was doing the interview asked these opera singers, how is it that you can sing in front of people in a language that they don't understand? Like the opera singers would be singing in Italian and the audience would be English speaking. How can you sing in a language that they don't understand and have people be moved to tears? Like, that doesn't even make sense. They don't even know what you're saying. And they said, when you come from your heart, you connect with other people at a heart level, and it doesn't matter. The words don't matter. It's the heart connection. They also, the next question was, when you walk out on a stage in front of thousands of people, how do you not freeze up with stage fright? And they said, when you're on mission, there is no stage fright. When you're on mission, you're there to serve a purpose. You are there to deliver a message. You are there to serve the audience. So it doesn't matter if you mess up. It doesn't matter if you fall down on stage. It doesn't matter if they clap for you or not. The only thing that matters is that you deliver what you came there to deliver. And if you do that, you will be on mission. You will serve your audience at the highest level. And that has stuck with me for years, where it's helped me to get out of my way, where I used to maybe feel self-conscious whipping out my camera in public like I am right now at the beach, worried about what people might think. I know that when I have an inspired thought, the best time for me to shoot a piece of content about it is in the moment, not to wait. And if I'm on mission and I'm gonna deliver that piece of content like I am to you right now, I don't care who's watching. I don't care if this isn't a perfect video. I just want to stay. I want to stay in my heart and in my inspiration and deliver the content in the moment. And so that's what it means to be on mission. And I think the most powerful content that we can possibly deliver comes from this place. It comes from a place of our heart. It comes from just speaking from the heart and letting it flow and not needing to read a teleprompter or use a script. Now, that being said, like I said, some people will recommend that you use a teleprompter or read a script. I'm never going to recommend that because this has been my experience. Not only does the content land differently with your audience when you do it this way, but it's personally, I find it a lot more enjoyable to create content this way because, again, I'm not in my head. I just turn on the camera and let it flow. So I hope this has helped.